What are your views on veganism? I am insanely grateful to the vegan community. As a non-vegan with a severe milk allergy, I rely on vegan options for so many things that I otherwise couldn't have. Couldn't care less, but they have decent points on animal welfare, like we should stop battery farming chickens and pigs. Wonderful, you have shown you have a principle or cause and are willing to follow it up with action. That will always make me think highly of a person. Of course there are those that make it their life and try to make it the life of everyone else, but that is a vocal minority, and to be quite honest, the amount of meat eaters that just type needs bacon on any vegan recipe they see shows that it is definitely can be two-way traffic on the being an idiot front. I think most of us, including meat eaters, subscribe to the idea of sustainability and humane treatment to animals. Why y'all gotta be so mean to vegans? Edit. I'm not vegan myself. I'm a vegetarian with commitment issues, and I get that people don't like zealous vegans. They really don't make a good case for themselves. I just think that if you support sustainable agriculture and animal rights, it doesn't make sense to discourage veganism. It's like a litterer mocking someone who picks up their own garbage. I'm not vegan, currently just veggie, but I think veganism makes a lot of sense from a farm reform standpoint. I stopped eating meat mostly because of the environmental impact and social impact, because there is a lot of corporations who are really awful to their farmers, especially in the poultry industry. I think veganism makes sense for a lot of people who do it, and I personally don't see why it's so controversial. I have seen way more people try to coerce me into eating meat or getting offended that I don't than I have seen vegans try to shove veganism on me, even when I ate meat. It's not a lifestyle for everyone, but it's great for others. Though I will say please stop putting gelatin in everything. I would like to eat s'mores. I think it's got to be really hard. It's not mainstream, and the amount of comments they think it's a joke that I get from others as a vegetarian must be like 10x more as a vegan. Considering that most public vegans are chill is a testament to how good they are at ignoring those comments. Anyway, I also find that vegans kind of have to educate themselves on nutrition a little bit if they are going to do it for very long, which is always a good thing. In general, I think they are trying hard to do what they think is right. Edit. Thanks for the award. What I mean by hard is that whilst eating vegan seems relatively okay, I think there are some difficult social aspects. Yes, I hate cooking a vegetarian, or sometimes even vegan, dish for my family, and they're like, to his world be good with see hicken. My dad also loves to quote the Simpsons episode where Lisa goes vegetarian, and a documentary says our little friend here doesn't know about the food chain. It's okay, but people who make their carnivores pets be vegan absolutely suck. I feel like that's way less common than people make it seem. Like everyone I know who's vegan and has a dog or cat or whatever feeds them the same stuff everyone else does. It's such a red herring because mainstream pet food is mostly corn anyway. If there's a problem with pet nutrition, it's because of people feeding their pets cheap shit, not because of vegans. I really like the vegans whose way of promoting their ideas is bringing vegan food for everyone to try. It's also generally the same that will talk about veganism like anyone would talk about something they're passionate in a healthy way, telling you about the new cake recipe they found, being excited to have found new ingredients, finding a new vegan makeup brand, etc. Sure, whatever, just don't make it your entire personality. As a non-vegan, I will say the hysteria over bacon is much more prevalent than vegan shenanigans. Every vegan I have known just made great non-animal product dishes to bring to cookouts while we grilled as well. I thought that bacon thing was over, though it was very stupid for a few years. It goes both ways. I'm minding my own business. Stop trying to convince me that veganism is extreme. You want to go get some steaks? I'd love to go out, but I can't have steak. Why not? I'm vegan, but I'll find something I like. Oh my god, do you ever stop telling people you're a vegan? We get it. You don't need to tell everyone all the time. Got. People's hearts are in the right place and I admire that. Go vegans. Vegans are cool. I try to do it when I can, but it's not a hard rule for me to avoid dairy. Vegans and vegetarians really get a pretty bad rap for pushing their views on others, but honestly, I think it goes both ways. Whenever someone finds out I'm plant-based, they automatically start defending the sad saying, but what about, insert issue here, bacon, iron, protein, etc. blah blah. Like, this is why I don't tell people. I don't want to hear you rant about why you think I should eat meat the same way you don't want to hear a vegan rant about why you shouldn't. TLDR, some meat eaters can be just as bad as the vegan zealots out there.